What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to talk about some interesting things today. As you guys know, we like to keep an eye on the markets as a whole, so we'll be taking a look at the DXY oil. I want to talk a little bit about MicroStrategy, right? Everybody talks about Michael Saylor being a genius, and they follow his every move, but we've seen over and over and over again that he's wrong. But is he really wrong? I'm going to talk about that here in a minute, and I want to get your guys' feedback. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll talk about that here in a few, but first, let's take a look at the DXY. So far, we're getting support on the 0.5 fib at 1027.74. We talked about that. If we are able to hold support here, I think our next down leg is coming very, very soon if we have not already started it. But let's take a look at where we're at. So far, we're getting support here at 107 or 1027. The next point of support, if that 1027 breaks, is about 102.2. I do expect at least a big bounce there if we get down to this range. But remember, if we get back above this 103.2 and hold, then we continue on up. As you guys know, I'm very bullish on the DXY. Let's look at oil. So this chart is very old. We called this back in August of 22, getting down to 62.70, which we nailed. And then I had said, watch for us to, let me show you where we're at. I had said to watch for us to bounce around on this. We talked about this over and over. Those of you that follow the channel understand this. But I said, once we break down below here, if we get below this 62.70, it is going to be a massive plummet. And that matches up with my macro view of the markets ending, the bear market ending sometime in September, October this year. We've been talking about that since December of 2021. I think Bitcoin bottom will be in September, October, between 35 and 9,500. I'll leave a video at the end of this video so you can see where I said that from a video back in 2021. Now let's take a look at what's going on. We are bouncing around this trend line on the oil chart. Once we break this, guys, I think this is going to be a massive drop. I've been warning of this for a very long time. I've not changed my view on it at all. MicroStrategy. Now let's talk about this a little bit. This was back in the .com bubble. So SAYLOR seems to kind of treat this like a hedge fund type deal. Either he's very smart or very dumb. If he's very dumb, he just buys the tops of the bubbles and loses. Now, back here, if you remember in the .com bubble, which most of you probably don't, but he was pumping and pushing things. He was buying ads on the Super Bowl, all kinds of things, getting everybody pumped into this, right? He was real big on all the .coms. He was the biggest loser. I repeat, the biggest loser of the .com bubble. But that is looking at it in the MicroStrategy view, right? And you can see what happened here. Who's to say? Now, this is just pure speculation, but let me know in your comments below. Just like back here in Bitcoin, where he got everybody to buy in, he gets into a niche market and pumps it and starts talking really good about it like he's some kind of genius. And his stock pumps with it, right? Because everybody thinks, roll with him. He knows what he's doing. And then you can see what happened at the top of the Bitcoin bubble here, right? Which I do not think has totally popped yet. I think it's got much further to go. If you look at the RSI here, it does look like a rising wedge where we got much more downside. Now, my theory is that what if he bought personally a bunch of Bitcoin, doesn't have to report, right? He only has to report what the company does. Buys a bunch of Bitcoin. Remember, back in 2011, 2013, he was hating on Bitcoin. It was the worst thing in the world. It was never going to amount to anything. My thoughts is could he have been buying that whole time back there? Then he does this stuff to get it pumped up, gets everybody rallied in, uses his investors' funds from MicroStrategy to pump it while he dumps his personal. Not saying that's what's happening, but give me your ideas below. I do think that is a good possibility. It's something we need to look at. Back when he started talking about Bitcoin, if you guys were around, followed me on Twitter, I had said, well, apparently you must be doing a repeat of the .com bubble, and I was instantly blocked. I'm still blocked. So, and I was just, I don't have a huge following. I have like 40,000 subs. And at that time, I think I might have had 6,000 subs, and he blocked me for saying that. That's pretty strange. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at here with the .com and Michael Saylor, the same guy that was telling people to mortgage their homes and mortgage their business at 60,000 because Bitcoin was going to $1 million. Guys, oh, just another influencer. Be careful. All right, let's take a look at this. This was back from when was this? March? No, this was from January, where I talked about Binance, actually back in November, where I talked about Binance getting ready for a huge dump. I won't play the video right now. I've played it in the last couple videos, but as you can see, I told you once we broke past this trend line here that it was most likely this thing was going to fail and fail miserably. I still think Binance is in huge trouble. BNB has got major downside coming. I've not changed my thought on that. There is no reason, in my opinion, to. Now, word from my sponsor, PrimeXBT. If you guys are interested in trading, I don't care if you're a bull, bear, whatever. By far the best exchange out there. That's why I don't have a bunch of exchange links below my video, just trying to promote them all because I want to make money off of you guys getting in. There's only one down there, and that's PrimeXBT, and that's for a reason. I do think they are the best exchange out there. You could trade Forex, gold, crypto, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all from one exchange. Great platform. You can also join for free. All you need is an email to sign up. And you can join the contests and actually win tradable funds if you win the contest. So you get to learn how to use the platform without putting in any risk. And you still have a chance to get tradable funds to actually make money without putting any on there. So definitely check them out if you haven't already. And let's talk about this tweet I put out on June 23rd, where I put in my short at 31,420 with my stops at 31,6. Still have that. I'm still in that same trade. If I get stopped out, not a huge loss, guys. No big deal. That's why you use stops. But the reason I went into this trade is right here. Let's watch this video from back in March. Super bullish case scenario would be the measured move of the channel, bringing it up to where it broke out. That gets you to 31.5. If by chance Bitcoin does get up here, I will short the shit out of it. And that's exactly what I did. I shorted up here. Like I said, my stops are at 31.6. If I get stopped out, no big deal. What this could be forming here right now on the daily, we could stay up in this range for a while and just get a big BART pattern all the way down. So, and no, I don't think it's going down $10,000, dollars in a day, but I do think we are slowly starting our descent down to much lower lows by September, October this year, maybe into November. Either way, the end of this year, I think we see much lower lows. I still believe that. Could I be wrong? Yes. If I'm wrong, I'll change my strategy, right? But right now, it seems to be working. I'm in this short. I could just take profits now and still be in pretty hefty profits, but I am going to ride this down as long as we don't go into my stops at 31.6. Now, there were also, if we look at the daily, I posted this a few weeks ago. Once we broke this, I said there is a possibility we get up to this 32.8 range. Now, if that's the case, if we break that 31.6 and I get stopped out, I'll be looking for a short up at the 32.8 range. But as of right now, I'm still in my shorts, going to continue to stay in there. Trade safe, guys. Be careful. Be careful who you listen to out there. A lot of these people that are screaming we're in a bull run were the same ones that were telling you to buy at 60,000. I just want to put that out there. They're the same ones that rode the old bear market all the way down, back in 2017. They did it again this time. I think we still have lower to go, and I think they'll ride it back down again while they're telling you to buy all the way up. So just be careful out there, guys. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm showing you my views and my opinion on the market. Make sure you guys smash those thumbs up. Leave your comments below. What do you think of the Michael Saylor and MicroStrategies stuff I talked about in the beginning? Do you think that's a possibility, that it's all just a tool for him to make a lot of money by using investor money in MicroStrategy? But anyways, thanks again for watching. Check out the videos above. There's a tutorial for PrimeXBT. You can use my promo code Savvy50 to get you up to a $7,000 bonus. Savvy25 gets you up to it will get you 25% off your fees. Trade safe, guys. Use your stops. Use risk management. Don't try to get rich off one trade. Have a great day, and I'm out.